Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from D class and we would like to discuss about extensive reading. And the first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ervina Diyah.
My name is Halimatul Hasanah.
My name is Erigius.
My name is Eliasari.
And my name is Lina Nurliani.
And the first discuss will be explained by Halimatul Hasanah.
Okay, my story is about romantic story. The title is Just a Good Friends. Just a Good Friends. The story began in London when Stephanie and Max, there are two couple going to visit Stephanie's old friends Carlo in the Italy, in the Giona, Italy. But in the past time, Stephanie and Carlo has a relationship as a good friends, not like a good friend. It is a love, but it's not love. But now Carlo have been married with Ruth in Italy.
Who is who?
Ruth is Carlo wife.
Oh, Carlo wife.
Carlo wife.
Oh.
And then in the summertime, Stephanie and Max visit Carlo in Italy to holiday. And they live in the Carlo flat.
Yes.
Carlo flat.
Datar.
And then they going to dinner together.
Yes.
Going to dinner together. But Ruth, Carlo wife, think that there is relationship more than a good friend among Carlo and Stephanie. So Ruth think that they will be cheating behind her. So in the night, the two couple are going to dinner in a restaurant. And then Carlo and Stephanie talking so close, and not one didn't want to talking with Max and her wife Ruth. Just going to two of them.
Wow.
Ya, mengacangi gitu nah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, even Carlo and Ruth have two children, and in the same time, Ruth being so angry because his husband is not respect with his family. Yeah, he just care about Stephanie. And then after a few days later, Ruth finally know about the relationship is more than just a good friend. She really angry. She want to divorce with her husband. But Carlo try to make sure his wife she will not be able to cheating with other women because cheating with other women, Stephanie. And his relationship with Stephanie is just a good friend. And then finally they going to dinner at twice time, but in this dinner just only Stephanie and Carlo was going to dinner because Stephanie boyfriend Max is sick and just going to lie in the bed. Carlo wife. Ruth Carlo didn't come to the dinner because he going to take care to her children. So, but Ruth and Max didn't know that Max and then finally Carlo wife Ruth know about the two good friends Stephanie and Carlo going to dinner, just two of them without Max. She feel really angry again about that, and then they're going to make a divorce with her husband. but it's not.
Yes.
Erigius. Your pronunciation.
Okay.
It's bad.
And then finally they not divorce.
Because?
Because Carlo just love his
wife.
wife.
Wow.
Carlo think that his relationship with Stephanie is a good friend, but just Stephanie that want to love Carlo.
Oh.
Love the
And then
Three.
finally, finally
Love
Stephanie
the-
and Max broke up.
one side.
Wow.
Yeah, broke up because Max know about that
About
Stephanie
Stephanie.
lied to him, and love to another man. Even he is a good friend. She old friend.
And so, how
Yeah,
about
and then the two couple, Ruth and Carlo left with happily in the Italy, and then finally Max and Stephanie going to come back in London, but siapa? Max broke up with Stephanie because they know
In the end, Stephanie broke up with Mac, and Carlo and Ruth is
Continue.
happily together like
okay?
that. So I will
very
ask you about the word. The word.
The word, many easy word
Oh.
or
the word.
Yes.
Oh.
it's difficult or not.
And it's not
And
difficult.
how much the
30,000.
30,000 and I don't know.
Why you choose too much word?
You enjoy to
It
You
will be
like
related
the-
with the creative writing. So I think it will be more good if it's long. But I think I'll pass because there are three short stories.
Wow, you're amazing, Halima.
Ma, I wanna ask you. I'm really curious about how Carol. What is Carlo make sure that his wife to believe with that he's not with him, not that him not cheating with other
Because he tried to, I don't know, I'm not really sure, but he just tried to take care more about his family more than before.
Wow.
Thinking and to change his wife thinking about he will not be able to cheating because he just want to love one woman in the world.
Okay.
Okay. Good story.
Good story.
Okay. Next
Okay.
story.
The best.
Will delivered by
Me, Ervina.
Okay.
Eli?
And me. Okay, because we are
Because we
All of you
because we have same
same story.
again.
Yes.
I've been not planning this because our story about
Peter Pan.
Peter
Do you
Pan.
know Peter Pan?
No. Yes, I
Huh?
know.
You don't know? You know?
Yes, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, but not Ariel, not.
Yeah,
No,
Oh,
not
I think
Ariel
it's
Peter Pan.
Ariel. No.
No.
No, Peter Pan is fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy
Peter
tale.
Pan, you know that the
It's small
small,
baby.
but Peter Pan not small. Peter Pan is a boy, young boy.
Young
The small is
The young boy. Young boy not want to grow up.
Tinkerbell.
Yes, like
Yes.
this. But he
No.
was
Peter Pan is
little bit size.
no. Peter Pan is young boy, have a size with a young child.
Child.
But then he has a fairy. Namely
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
His name Tinkerbell. Her name Tinkerbell. Okay.
So
Just
he
like-
or Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, it's the different person or
Different
same
person, different.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
in your story,
Yes,
it's
in-
tell about Peter Pan or Tinkerbell.
Peter
Peter
Pan,
Pan.
but
More focused
but
to
Peter Pan.
the best friend
Peter
of
Pan.
Peter Pan is Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
The
Oh.
Tinkerbell is Lilliput, you know.
Yeah, yes, I know.
Yes.
Very.
Yeah, begin.
Okay, just begin our story. Ervina.
Okay. Once day there was a family in London.
In London.
The family is contained about Mr. Darling, Mrs. Darling,
And his children,
Wendy
Wendy,
and John and Michael.
Michael.
And there is a Nani, you know Nani?
No.
Nani is baby sister.
Nani is baby sister.
Oh, Nanny.
Nanny,
Nanny.
not Nani, Nanny.
Like you.
Nanny.
Just kidding.
Nanny is
Okay.
baby sister, but you know the baby sister is dog.
Wow.
Was very.
How they can, how he can
Because
protect
yes,
and then
the dog is prepare their
put
no,
bottle of
but
soup, bottle of milk.
bedroom, if bedroom, and the dog is try to sleep the children.
Yeah.
It's something like that. The dog
Okay.
is so loyal with the
Yes.
Baby.
baby. No, baby.
Oh,
the
family.
children.
Is human.
Children.
Human.
Peter Pan is human, but Peter Pan didn't want to grow up.
To grow
Peter
up.
Pan just
Just
want to
young.
Just
young.
want to young, always young.
Forever.
Okay.
Be a little boy. Okay.
Always
In the
old.
one night, Mr. Darling and
Miss
Mrs. Darling went to the party, and they left the three children, Wendy, Michael, and John,
And
in
John.
the with Nanny in the room.
Uh-uh.
But Nanny in the garden.
Oh.
Yes, Nanny have a room, but in the garden.
Oh.
There is and Wendy is wake up because there is a noisy voice.
Noisy voice.
And noisy voice is from Peter Pan. Peter Pan going to the room,
Mm.
the children room, and to search the Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Her friend.
Yes.
His friends.
And then Wendy asked to them to Peter Pan, why you here? And Peter Pan said, I searched Tinkerbell. And Wendy, why? Wow, you can fly. When you want to
Wendy
fly,
surprised.
yes. When you
Wendy
want to
surprised.
fly like of Peter Pan, then Peter Pan, Wendy is children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Children is Wendy,
Wendy,
John, and Michael.
Oh.
And and Peter Pan said there is the six lost boys in the Neverland. And the Neverland, your dream will come true. And then the Wendy is asked to Peter Pan to join to the Neverland. But Wendy asked invite her two brother to going to Neverland. And then Peter Pan just say yes, and then they are to the Neverland.
I think before that, Wendy wake up from his
His
her
brother.
bed, and you don't interest how they can fly.
Yeah.
How they can fly? Okay, they can fly because Peter Pan gave them that fairy dust. Yes.
Yes,
Fairy
fairy
dust
dust.
in their soldier. On
So
their
they can
soldier.
fly.
So they
Like
can
that.
fly. Okay.
Yes, something like that.
Okay, you can continue.
Then there is, but Tinkerbell is not really like the Wendy, Michael,
Yes.
and John.
No, why?
I don't know.
Because Tinkerbell think that Peter Pan will be his
So,
best friend, not their best friend, not best friend with Tinkerbell.
and Tinkerbell, I think Tinkerbell love Peter Pan. Yes. Yes, I think
your
this is
idea.
my idea.
Mrs. Darling and Mr. Darling so sad because the children
they
is
children.
lost.
Lost.
And then the Peter Pan as father and the Wendy as mother in the Neverland. They they care for six lost boys, six lost boy, Tinkerbell and two brother. But you know, in the Peter Pan movie there is a pirates.
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 Wow, its story is connect with other story.
Yes.
Pirates.
The bad pirates is want to kill Peter Pan.
The name is
But the name is
Hook.
Hook.
Yes, Hook. I know. Hook. Yes.
Why?
But
The green one, Hook.
Hook.
bukan
No,
Hook.
Hook
No,
is was
Hook.
a green
No.
green giant.
That's Hook.
but
But it's
Oh,
not
His name Hook.
name Hook.
the Hook never win the fight because Peter Pan is so
Strong.
strong.
Ah.
Hook
Wow.
is adult man and Peter Pan just young boy. something
Oh.
like that. They are Randy, John, Michael, Peter Pan, and Silas Black is happily together. But someday Wendy want to back to his house. He missed the family. He missed the dog. He
Yeah.
missed Nanny. Nanny is a dog. So she asked to Peter Pan, "Do you want to come with me to the London?" Peter Pan didn't want. Peter Pan just want to young
Live in
Not-
the Netherlands.
No.
Neverland. But he want to young as always, as
As a little boy, he not want to grow
don't want
up.
to adult.
Yes.
You can continue.
Okay, and next story is someday one day they want to went to London and
Meet
but they meet with pirates
yes.
hook and the pirates catch them capture them
Couch.
yes. Catch Wendy, Michael,
first.
and John, and catch the lost boy. Okay, and Peter Pan in his house. So Peter Pan try to find them because Peter Pan hard to find them because Peter Pan not hear their voice.
Why?
Because
Too far.
yes, too far. Hook saved them in his boat. His boat, yes, boat. You know boat?
Yes.
Okay. And then so Peter Pan try to find and finally Peter Pan found them
And fight the pirates,
fight the
and then
pirates.
they are go to London together. But Peter Pan and Tinkerbell
Come back.
come back
Come
to
back
Neverland,
to the Neverland.
and the sick boys
the lost boy,
stepchildren by Mr. Darling and Mrs. Dadali.
Yes.
Something like that.
Okay, something like that.
So the six children is come back to the London.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
No, not come back, but
Being
being yes.
Yes. The six children is have not parents.
Parents.
So they were came from
Yes, because they have no parents. They
live
the Peter Pan. Yes, Peter Pan asked them to live in the Neverland.
Like that. You understand? Understood? Okay, any question?
It's fairy
I
tale.
think it's really clear.
Really
Not-
clear?
This is fiction story
Fiction.
Fiction.
because
Fairy tale.
It's
this
not
is
irrational.
that is
Not rational
not rationable.
in my mind.
Yes,
In our
it's
mind.
imagination for
Illogical.
Yes,
Yes.
this
So
is
the next
fallacy.
story.
Next story.
Story again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
I will be there for.
I'm sorry because I'm so sick.
Okay, the story that I have read, the title is Lygeia.
Lygeia.
Yes,
Lygeia.
Lygeia is name of
Lygeia.
woman.
What
Name
kinds of the story?
Fairy tale.
fiction, I think.
Fairy tale.
Kind.
Fiction story
Yes,
or
I think fiction. But it's also contain about outdoors experience maybe. But I don't wanna think it aloud.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Make it simple.
One day the man met a woman that named Lygeia. She's very beautiful, diligent, and also intelligent. She also clever.
Creeper.
Clever, yes.
Wow.
I think clever.
I think
Yes,
creeper
and
is zombie.
She's also study at science and mathematics. Yes, she's
Smart.
very yes, perfectly woman.
Oh, perfect
Yes.
woman.
Yeah, perfect woman.
Perfect woman.
Okay.
He's
perfect
like you,
woman.
maybe?
Yes.
No?
Yes, I'm perfect woman.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Every time.
Okay, the man and Lygeia were love one another, and until one day Lygeia was sick. Yes, she's sick and she's tried to criticize his death, but his death.
Oh.
Try to
fight.
fight
It is-
death. Yes,
It's
but
the either.
at last she must be dead.
Yes, must be dead.
Because human
What's
must
the
be dead.
six
Must dead.
that he
What
got
did you say? The doctor
She got.
could not
Find the
find the disease
Find
from
the
Disease.
her body
Ah.
because of yes, the disease cannot be analyzed by doctor
Wow.
by the doctor.
What?
Yes, until one day she was die. Yeah, and a man could not forget Diyah because of he is very love her. Yes, one day and he tried to move other city to England. Firstly, they live in Germany. And yes, after moved to England, he he married again with other girl.
married again.
Yes, married again. Firstly,
Wow.
Firstly, he was
yes,
married.
he was married by
Diyah.
Diyah, yes. After Diyah was dead, he married again with other girl. The name Lady Rowena. Lady Rowena had a blue eyes and blonde hair, but he not really. Yes, I'm sorry, she not really. Really beautiful
Pretty?
beautiful like Diyah,
Diyah.
and she also different like Diyah because Diyah was
As
very love a man.
The man.
Yes, until at the beginning 2 months after
marriage.
after marriage,
After marriage.
yes, suddenly Lady Rowena was sick.
See.
Yes,
Oh,
she's sick. Because of every night she also heard footstep
Wow.
Oh.
sound at their new house, and also she also look at the shadow.
Dark shadow.
Lady Rowena
Oh,
Wow.
always look at the shadow every night.
Oh, every night.
Yes.
Like horror movie.
Yes, it's horror movie. I think that
horror story.
Yes, horror story. Horror story. I think that the story contained two
Horror.
genre, horror and romantic.
Romantic.
Yes,
Okay.
because the man, out of a man married with Lady Rowena, but he
Never forget.
he did not move
Move on.
from Diyah.
Diyah.
Yeah, from Diyah. And after 2 months, Lady Rowena was dead. Yeah, was dead. And he was very sad and shocked because of shocked. Shocked because of Lady Rowena was
Dead.
was dead. And
So?
at the night, he sat behind Lady Rowena's body.
He didn't
Yes.
worry.
Yes. Because of tomorrow is
Going-
tomorrow was
Going to bury.
yes. Yes, like that. And suddenly at 2 p.m. Lady Rowena body was changed to be like
Zombie?
alive to be like alive.
Oh, live.
Alive to be like alive. Her body like to want to fight with
The dead.
her fate. Her fate.
Oh yes.
Yes, her fate.
Destiny, like destiny.
Oh.
Like destiny.
After that, at the end, he walked to the center room,
Center room.
and he was very shocked because of Lady Rowena was dead. Firstly, yes,
How
and
did- how
yes,
she can come back?
he ran to Lady Rowena, but slowly, Lady Rowena's body changed to be Diyah. Yes, suddenly changed to be Diyah. Her blonde eyes changed to be black hair, and yes, and he was very shocked because of Lady Rowena's body changed to be Diyah.
Hah?
Yes.
Aku to Villa Jaya.
Yes.
How can?
Because of
this
the
horror
magic.
movie,
Yes,
I don't know the story.
Yeah, because of
Story.
he always
Thinking about legend. Okay.
Okay, the next
How many
story.
words?
How many words? The words until 1,000 yes, 2,000. 1 to 1
Three.
until 2,000.
Three.
I forgot the number. Yes,
Okay.
specific number.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Next.
last story.
Next. Simple. Lina.
Okay, I want to talk you the story that I have read. The title is The Piano.
Okay.
Piano.
So, piano. So the story is begin from the reporter name is Lisa. He asked a reporter newspaper and then he went to the pianist rooms. There were a concert of 80 concert of the famous pianist. Name is Mr. Anthony Evans. Mr. Anthony Evans. So she come to the rooms and then asked the Mr. Anthony Evans, did he come from the pianist family? And then did he begin play piano at 3 like a Mozart? And then the Mr. Anthony Evans explained themselves that he was from a poor family. Then he asked a first pianist in his family that he has 5 siblings, and then so in his house there are 7 people in his house, including his parents. But he was a poor boy and he was a poor family. He was really difficult to get a food in every days. So he was in junior high school, and then he cannot continue his study. Then he decided to get a job. But he didn't accept in any other job. Any other company like.
Okay.
So his mother was suggest Anthony to go to the farm and then work there. Farm
As farmer.
as a farmer, like his mother before, and when he was young,
Okay.
and when she was young,
Next.
and then they will go to the country, and then his mother and Anthony went to the farm and then met with Mr. and Miss Wood as an owner of the farm. And then Miss and Miss Wood was accept the Anthony in that farm to work. Then his mother was leave to the country, his home. Then in that the Anthony, it was really work hard and diligent to work in that farm. And then until one day he wants go to back to his house and then send his money to his parents. And then until one day there are two boys that came to the farm, and then they want to help Miss and Miss Wood in that farm. Then they were as a big friend with Mr. Anthony, with Anthony. Then finally, then in one day, Mr. Wood asked them to make it clean the garage to put their new car, his new car.
Wow.
Mr. Wood buy new car, and then they were make it clean the garage, and then he found that a piano, an old piano, and then the piano was big, and then he cannot put it into the other place, like how it make it the room clean like that.
Oh.
And then the Anthony was played the piano. He was played the piano, and then Mr. and Miss he was played the piano, and then there are Linda Wood as a daughter of the Miss and Miss Wood family, shocked and then surprised that how can Anthony play the piano was good, really good, like a professional. But actually the Anthony is not never never played piano before, never touched piano before, but he can play it. He just played it with his style.
Miracle.
It was like a miracle. Then finally he put that piano into that school because there are no room in that house, and then he was open to visit that house and then exercise on that, and then until he met with the teacher in that school that has a really good in piano. So the teacher was taught Anthony to play the piano, and then asked Anthony to follow the contest. Then he won the contest, and then he got the scholarship, and then
he success.
he success to be a famous pianist.
Yay! Finally. Next story.
And will be discussed for the second story.
Second.
The first story is explanation by
Ervina.
Nurliani.
The title of the story is The Poetical Policeman.
Okay.
Poetical Policeman. Poetical.
Okay, I know.
Oh, yes. Okay, it was really difficult story. Really difficult story.
Why?
Maybe you can confuse when you heard it, but I will make it simple and
Okay, good.
and you can understand it better. Maybe, inshallah. Okay, the story is came from it was a case of the bank that was robbed by someone. It was clear. The process of the robber, it was clear. And then the the manager bank is named Mr. Mr. Green.
Mr. Green.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Green named as a bank manager. Bank manager.
Okay.
A bank manager. So one day in 17 October, the bank it was protected by the police, and then also there are a guard in that bank that always protect the rooms, yeah, the room and the bank.
Okay.
But it was in front of the room, the police in front of the bank. Then the police is always come into 40 minutes. The police always come for 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then the guard is always there. The guard name is Mr. Arthur Melling.
Arthur Melin Eris. Okay. Next.
Mr. Arthur Melling.
Arthur.
Arthur Melling as the guard of the bank.
Okay,
And then one day Mr. Arthur Melling was fainted, you know?
Yes, I know.
Fainted, and then his hands, there are a scratch in his hands, and then he was lie on the floor, and then there are a handcuff in his hands. But
Why?
there are also a jacket in his in front of his body. There are like smell like a chloroform. And then Mr. Burnett as a police come to the bank and then see that the Mr. Arthur Melling was dead. Was dead because the chloroform is like a poison.
Yes.
Poison,
Like
like
that.
a poison. He
Can
was
make
dead.
you die.
He cannot serve by the doctor. Then so it was a case that must be solved by the
Police.
public prosecutor policeman. It was clear that it was the money, and then the key of the girl was lost. But it was clear. It was didn't know how that
Can
and
die.
who someone that do that.
Okay.
Then finally the inspector the inspector of Inspector Holport asked to Mr. Reader as a police to solve this problem. Sorry. Mr. Reader to solve this case. Then Mr. Reader first is read the reported of case from morning until afternoon. he was
Mr.
spent his
Wali.
time to read the reported about the case. Then he was realized that the Mr. Green was caught by the police because he was Mr. Green as a bank manager that was caught by police because he was blamed as a murder Mr. Arthur Willing because he was a bank manager, so he was in prison.
So
But Mr. Reader is when he was reported, he was realized that the Mr. Green is not wrong. He was told the truth that he was given a note and a key with the bank, the secretary bank. He just do that. He was not wrong. Then Mr. Reader was identified again the problems, and then he met with the girl that Mr. Green loved. Name is Miss Magda. That both of them want to marry. So he went to the Miss Magda house, and then he talk each other. Talk each other. Then he found after he talked about the case, and then he found the horseshoe sepatu kuda.
Horseshoe. Yes. Horseshoe.
And then he put it into his pocket, and then he packed, and then he met again with the Mr. Burnett. Mr. Burnett as a policeman that helped the Mr. Arthur Willing that.
And then
the last, the tip, no, belum. Not yet.
and the last.
At the last. Oh, okay. Okay, and the last, it was the robber of the bank is named Mr. Arthur Willing. Arthur Melling. The guard, as the guard. Because why? Because he as a robber of the bank. Actually, he was stolen the money, and then key, and then he put into the ground of under the rose tree, and then he back into the bank. Actually, like that. Then he thought that before he died with the chloroform jacket, Mr. Burnett as a policeman will become before he died. He died, but actually he was dead. The policeman, it was not directed to come the bank, but he was wrote a poem to the ladies that he loved. And then because the house of the ladies that he loved is not far from the bank. So actually the policeman, it was killed the robber of the bank with the political, because he was a political policeman.
So the murder is police.
No. He was died because he silly thing. Maybe he was dead because he was put the jacket into his self. Into his self. He thought that Mr. Burnett as a policeman come before he died with the chloroform.
Yes,
He was
I know,
not
I know.
dead.
Yes. Okay.
But actually, Mr. Police is not directed to come. He was wrote a poet letter to his girl love.
Okay.
Like that. Do you understand, guys?
Yes. A
Do
little
you
bit.
wanna ask me?
How many words that have you?
I don't know the specific word, but it's around 5,000 words.
Okay. Next story.
Ervina.
Okay.
So the story is heavily explained before. The story is about beauty and the beast.
Okay, make it simple, please.
Yes, I will make it simple. There is beauty and the beast.
And the beast. No. I'm not the beast.
You finally falling in love.
No, I'm the.
Just kidding.
Okay, next.
Okay. In the once upon a time there is a big castle,
Big
in
castle.
the forest. Castle in the forest, and there is actually is he is a good boy. No, I mean the handsome boy, but the magic is make him to be a beast.
Rich, no?
Rich. He is a rich
Rich man.
This girl, do you have a discussion
No,
for
we
two
just-
of you? And there is a father. The father is love the doctor very much. The doctor is namely Beauty. And when the father is tersesat, what is the
Lost.
tersesat? Lost in the forest, and he come to castle and come to castle and take the rose, but the beast didn't want to. The father stole the rose because he loved the rose very much, and the Beauty takes the father to be a mother and being live with the beast. Every morning the beast say to Beauty, "Do you love me? Do you want to marry me?" But the Beauty said no. And after that, the Beauty really miss the father and come back to the father, and he realized that he loved the beast, and then back to the castle and say that he loved beast, but the beast is so almost die. But the beast not die, and then the Beauty said that then beast changed to be a handsome man.
Handsome again.
Okay, that's all my story.
Okay.
Good
Very
story.
simple. Good. I like that story. Simple.
And the next.
And the next,
Next. Okay. You. Okay, you. Ladies first.
Okay, my second story. The title is the wonderful wizard of Oz.
Lizard.
Wizard
Wizard.
of Oz.
What is
witch.
Wizard.
The wonderful wizard of
A fire in hand. Okay.
Magic seer, like penyihir.
The story tell about the Dorothy, a
What?
young woman.
Young
girl.
woman. Okay.
Dorothy lived in Kansas with her aunt and her uncle and his dog Toto.
Dokter.
Yeah,
His name was funny.
Toto.
What is that?
Huh?
Name.
Oh, name.
The dog is Toto.
I think it's kind of animal.
No. In Kansas, there are no tree and no flowers. Just like a gray place. But in there are a cyclone. Strong wind. Cyclone is Indonesia. It's like a puting beliung.
Oh.
Yeah. And some days the cyclone come into the Kansas in the on the Dorothy house, and her uncle and her aunt say that Dorothy, you have to come in the cellar.
Seller.
Yeah, cellar.
Okay.
What does it mean?
Gudang bawah tanah.
Oh, basement.
Basement.
Yeah, but
Basement.
the story is
Cellar.
cellar.
Oh, that's like basement.
The new word.
Okay. Okay. Next.
But Dorothy left to come to the cellar, and she going to fly into the sky with the cyclone. And then a few times pass, she going to sleep with his dog Toto and with her dog Toto. And then when a few hours later, he wake up. She wake up, and then when she wake up, she seeing a big tree and a beautiful flower in front of her. Yeah, she think it's not in Kansas. It's like a strange place. And then apparently, she and his dog Toto, her dog Toto is in the Emerald City. In Emerald City, there are four witches.
Wow.
Four
Four
witch.
Witch. The witch.
Two of which is good witch, but
And
two
both
other witch is really bad.
Bad.
And then
they fight.
Dorothy want to come back in his house in Kansas, but she didn't know the
The
way.
way.
And then after that, a few times later, she asked someone in the Emerald City how to I can come back to my house in Kansas. And then the someone say that you have to go in the witch in the west, because he is the good witch and she can make you going to your house in Kansas. And then Dorothy come to Kansas.
Okay.
And then they found Fred at Scarecrow, Tin Wood, Lion, and there's just three of them.
Okay,
There
three.
was three of them.
Okay.
And then the Scarecrow want to have a heart.
Hearts.
Because he want to because Scarecrow is itu orang-orang sawah.
Oh yes.
But the scarecrow can talking and he want to have a heart
Help.
to love someone. And then there's lion. He is a lion, but the lion is not like a normal lion.
He can talk.
Huh?
He
Yeah,
was-
he can talk.
He was ridiculous.
He can talk. And then the Tin Woodman want to I don't forget about it, but just forget about it. And then the main point is Dorothy and the four friends and her dog Toto going to Emerald City to meet the good witch.
And then meet
she going to come with it and meet the
with
witch.
the witch, and
And
finally
the witch is not going to
help.
because she asked Dorothy to kill the bad witch in the S
The
before
Yes.
she going to make Dorothy going to Kansas. And then a few times later, Dorothy come to the S.
The
Yes,
is.
yes, for kill the bad,
The bad witch.
And then
Uh-huh.
she do that, and then the good
Good
witch
witch.
finally
Help.
make help Dorothy to come to the Kansas,
The
to the Kansas, and make her for the scarecrow, and then make a lion to become a
And-
normal lion. And
Happy ending.
And the happy ending. It is something like
Wow.
that.
Yes, I like that. Okay.
Okay, the next question.
Next story will be explained by Nurliani. Eliasari. Yes.
Okay, my story is Sunny Vista City.
Okay.
Sunny Vista City.
Make it simple,
Okay.
please.
In the city where everybody woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
PM.
Every
All people.
morning.
PM?
All the people in the
Okay.
city. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Wake up at
Yes. Dan was one of inhabitant. Dan is
Habit?
Nan.
Oh,
Oh, Nan.
Yes.
Mama say
Yes.
Okay, next.
Yes. In the one day he woke up early at 6:30 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And Tina was
Couple.
yes, yeah, Tina was couple of him. Was still
Tina is the
sleeping
friend.
at yes, was still sleeping at bed. And then felt a strange thought because of in the city everybody could not remember
What happened?
about their memories
About
and
someone.
yes about everything
Anything.
yes
Everything.
in the yesterday or the
the
day
night
before
before, okay.
yes because of yes
Oh, so they were just live in one day.
yes one
Yeah.
day in the city
Just remember in
yes
that day.
yes in the day
Yes.
and
Understood.
at the
It was maybe.
why Dan could could remember the memories because of he did not eat anything
Anything?
since yesterday and the day before. The reason is why everyone in the Sunny Vista city could not remember their memories because of the government gave the drug in their food every day. Yes, drug. And who gave them? Who gave them? Government. Why?
Like Zootopia.
Yes.
Okay.
Because one day dan why?
And then
Yes. Why government gave
they
everyone in the Sunny
drugs
Vista city
because
because of in the world many employed people. Yes, many employed people, and they send unemployed people to the holiday. But yes, to the holiday, it's like cheating. Yes, I think that it's like politics.
politics.
Yes.
Oh yes, politic game.
Why? Because of in the world have been worked, or all of jobs have been worked by computer. And it's make people could not get job in anywhere. Yes, I think that like that.
Okay.
Just story.
Yes.
Okay, that's
I
a
will make it
simple. Yeah, that's good
Yes.
story. This is a summary, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
This summary about the story.
Any question?
Can
Okay.
the story?
Last story from me. Okay. The last story is about a rich man and a poor man. Okay.
The title.
Rich man and poor man. Okay. Okay. One day there live an old man with his wife in a small village, and the story begin from a postman came to his house and gave him a letter. The letter is from his children. The name his children is Saul. Okay, Saul. Okay.
And find
The letter is about Saul gave Adam Adam is the name of old man. Okay. Give his father $100, but not money, but money order. Okay, money order is you can change the money in a post office. Like that. Okay, and the next day the old man go to the Darfur is the city, and he's go to the post office to change the money order, and the office asked the old man about the identity card. Okay, KTP, but the old man have no identity card, and so the office cannot give the money. Yes, and the office ask the old man to get his identity card first. And so he go to the office to make identity card. So after that he go to the office again. Office from office identity card, like that. And so the office ask again the photographer photo.
Photo click first.
Okay. So the old man is a stupid old man. He didn't know anything. So he have no photograph. So he go to the photograph place. Yes, and he takes the photograph and he pay $2. So he go to home, and the next day he went again to the city, and he went to the photograph place. And after that the photographer not give his photograph the photo, yes, because he has no the receipt. So receipt like if you go to Indomaret, yeah, receipt, yes. And then finally, and then he hit the photographer. So the policeman, yes, he was very angry because
Kick or hit?
hit
Oh yeah.
because the photographer don't give him a photograph. So the policeman touch him and the policeman push him into the street, and the policeman asked him to go away for your village. So and the next day again he go to the city again to meet with a rich man. So he came to a rich man house and he met with him with a rich man, and the rich man helped him and gave him money just $10.
Just $10.
Just $10 because the money order was debt out of debt. Out of debt, yes. So the rich man expired. So the rich man give $10. So the poor man, the old man, come back to his village, and he not be never be a rich man again. Okay, just that. Thank you.
Okay, it's all our story, and hope you enjoy to watch it.
Okay. Thank you.
See you next time.